Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Emily. Today's video is a fun, quick and easy video to showcase how you can transform items that you have at your house that maybe you set aside or they're already in your donate pile because you're just not really in love with that color anymore. Maybe you love like the style or the shape of it, but your colors have kind of changed. In my case, that's what happened. So I am giving these items that I've had around my house for a while a makeover, and I'm just going to be using some simple, quick and easy techniques to transform these items. So hopefully the items that maybe you have lying around, you can take a second look and do the same. So if you're ready, let's get started on these projects. For our first project, we have this picture. I thrifted it several years ago, and I believe even before my YouTube channel, I had spray painted this and given it a little bit of an upcycle. I used to have gray walls, so the cream really popped. I have repainted my walls now, so the cream kind of just blends in. So this Hunt Club green is a beautiful deep green color. I actually got it for Christmas time and I never ended up using it, but I love this color and I don't think it screams Christmas. And I have been trying to incorporate more greens and other colored neutrals into my home decor lately. So I did give it a couple coats. I let it sit for 24 hours before I applied the transfer. And the transfer that I'm using is from IOD, the traditional pots transfer. I picked one that I would like to have in my house. I don't gravitate towards a lot of the transfers for the decor like in my house that's in the traditional pots, but there are a couple that I do really like, and this one was one of them. So I am just applying this transfer. If you haven't used a transfer before, it's really simple. You just take the burnishing tool to apply the transfer and slowly peel back that top layer as you are burnishing. And then once the transfer has been applied, you just take that top sheet and give it a quick rub over top of that transfer just to make sure that it is all, secured down. And then I did do a couple coats of satin clear spray to give it more of that glossy finish, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this first one. I think this looks completely different from what it was before, and I used to have greenery coming out of the other one, but I love this picture as is, and I'm not going to put anything in it. Okay, this project is a jug that I recently decided to keep and try and give an upcycle to. So you may have some jugs or some other glass that had liquid in it that you actually really like the shape of it and you want to try and do something with it. So I really was trying to harness the look of a crock. So I found this almond color spray paint and I give this jug a couple coats. I let it sit overnight just like the other one. Now this sheen of the spray paint is gloss, whereas the other one that I had in the first project was, I believe it was matte or satin. And the reason why I chose gloss for this one was because, like I said, I'm trying to replicate a crock, and that definitely has more of that shiny gloss finish to it. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do, on top of the spray paint, so that's why I went with gloss. If you do not have gloss, but you have a color that you like, then all you would need is a gloss clear coat to spray on top of it to get that gloss finish. So I ended up finding this transfer also in the traditional pot transfer. Like I said, there were a couple that I did like for my own home decor. So I grabbed this one and I really liked that it was one of the blue ones. So the traditional pots has white, black, and blue, and there's only one strip of the blue, and I was really happy to have this color contrast with this almond color. And then, like I said, I sprayed this with a couple coats of the gloss clear coat so that it had more of that shiny look like a crock does. And I really like this in my kitchen, and I topped it with a champagne cork that I had left over. Hi everyone, I just wanted to pop in here really quick. I just am hoping that everyone is enjoying this video so far. I really just wanted to share this video because we don't have to spend tons of money to create beautiful but simple items. So I'm hoping that this kind of gives some inspiration. Maybe an item, all that item needs is a new coat of paint. And it doesn't have to be expensive paint. You can use craft paint that you have at home, or maybe you really do like a certain color that you see spray paint. It is a great option. And then with the different like clear coats, whether it's matte, satin, semi-gloss, you can have different finishes as well using the same color paint, just depending on how you want to seal it. So there really are a ton of options, and like I said, you don't have to break the bank to craft. So I'm hoping that these more simple projects are fun but inspiring and that you're enjoying them. So let's get back into them. Now these vases I had in my booth for a while. They never sold and I took them out, and I'm sure everyone has at least one vase in their home that they love but they're just over the color. So this, I decided I was going to try this new spray paint. I've never tried, well, it's new to me. I've never tried this like hammered type of spray paint, and I found the color in burnished amber, which is a really pretty neutral color. And because these vases already had a lot of like texture, if you will, like looking at it in dimension, I thought that this burnished amber would look really pretty. And if I wanted to add some more texture to it, I could if I wanted to with using paint. But I actually really love how this turned out. And I just did a couple coats, and then I did one clear coat on top of it, and then this is it. These are sitting in my office on my shelf, and I absolutely love this neutral color and how it complements my walls and all of the decor that I have around it. So sometimes all you need is just a fresh coat of paint. And for our final project, I have these 3 glasses. Again, these were also in my booth for a while, and I have taken them home. I used to really like to decorate with the clear, like vintage glasses, but I've gravitated away from the clear glasses and gone towards, I still love the amber glasses, and I do love the clear mason jars, like the Atlas, vintage mason jars. I really do love those, but I've gone away from these a little bit. But I really thought that these would look really pretty with some small transfers. So these are from the Ephemeral Melange transfers by IOD. They are really small and they're perfect for these smaller glasses. Adding these transfers to these glasses really transformed them for me, and I thought that these would actually look really pretty now displayed on my hutch or one of my shelves above my coffee bar or somewhere else in my house. So I really do think that just adding a little transfer, whether you get them from IOD from another company or you decoupage, a napkin or some rice paper or something like that, just adding a little image to a blank canvas like a glass vase or a glass bottle really can transform a piece. So I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching these ideas, and maybe they will spark something with an item that you have in your home. And to finish up this project, I'm just taking polyacrylic by Minwax, and I am just applying it to just the transfer. I just want to make sure that the transfer is sealed in and it won't rip or tear, if it's packaged or just from handling it in general. So one coat and then these are done. All right, we are at the end of this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed these projects, and like I said earlier, got inspired to maybe take a second look at items that you have in your own donate pile or that you've set aside. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.